which is very different than vocal music. There's a track on this CD called Lion Dance, and it was written for a documentary that a friend of mine did on lion dancing, which is a Chinese traditional thing, and it's a real neat piece of instrumental music, but I love doing stuff like that. I've produced 15 or 20 records for different artists. I still write and produce music. I write jingles for ad agencies in Houston. I don't do it as much just because the voice acting stuff has kind of taken over a lot of my time, but I still love to do it. And this year I'm going to come out with a Christmas album. I'm going to put one out. I get emails all the time. I'm going to do it for real this time. And I'm going to come out with a second piano CD. So even though that's not like my full-time job, again, see what I said? See what I was talking about earlier? I just do it because I have to do it. I love to do it, and it's too big a part of me. Just like certain talents that you guys have, you just do them. You know, like, well, I'll wait until someone pays me. You know, if someone pays me to draw a picture, I may draw one. The money's good. No, you do it because you love it. And those are the best jobs to have, are the ones that you would probably do anyway. So in a nutshell, that's kind of like my voice acting background. My degree in college, now if you're interested, my degree in college is film. I majored in film. I love film, and I've done a lot of shooting and directing and editing, and have all the tools at my home. I have a recording studio in my home, and I love Final Cut Pro. In fact, you guys want to know something cool?
Indeed.
There's a new Sony camera out, full HD. No, it's not a consumer level. It's like $6,000, but it's full HD, and it takes the most beautiful pictures. And I'm gonna get it. I swear. And once I do, I'm gonna find a good. I'm gonna make a feature. I'm gonna make a film. I have all the tools at home, like sound design, recording studio, Final Cut. Can write music, can edit it. I've got plenty of actor friends, and all I need is good story. I need a good screenplay. So anyway, she's like, you over there. So again, I have to bookend this part of the talk by saying I am so grateful to God, because most of what I do I wasn't trained to do. It's just stuff that I love, that I've done my best with, and gotten opportunities to do it. And I certainly would wish that for all of you, that you pursue things you love. Because let me tell you something, you guys, no matter what any professor tells you, and don't send them after me for saying this, but you would be infinitely happier making 30 grand a year doing something you love than making 100 grand doing something you loathe. I promise you. I watched my dad get up every day and put on a suit and his little briefcase and traipse off to a job he hated, and he ruined everyone's lives around him as well as his own, because he just couldn't stand the thought of the next day that he was going in, so it affected everything. His whole life sucked, and he made sure that everyone else knew it. And so whether he made a lot of money was immaterial. He wasn't happy. There was no joy in it. So let me encourage you with that. Whatever your goals are, make sure you find something you enjoy doing. Cool shoes. Sorry, she's got Full Metal shoes on. Lady D there. Oh, cool shoes. So let's talk a little bit. I know we're supposed to technically kind of focus on music tonight, but I'm here for you guys. I mean, whatever you want to talk about that I can share with you, I am more than happy to do it. I also have brought a couple of DVDs with some music, some songs that I wrote and produced that have some music videos to them that I thought would be fun for you to see. Also, those of you that may not even have known that I did any music, give you a chance to hear some of my stuff. And we can talk more about that in a little bit. But does anyone have any questions so far? Anything you want to ask at all? Who's going to be the first and break the ice? Yes.
Can you sing a little bit from Far From Home?
What? Oh.
Oh, what a world.
Oh, no. I don't have an accompaniment. Oh. I wrote this. Oh, no.
Okay, brothers. Oh. It's her favorite.
Oh. Well, I will dedicate this to the Italian girl in the front row.
Haley. Haley.
Haley, the Italian lady. Italiano. You know, some of you that are on the internet a lot know that I recorded an English version of the Brothers theme from Full Metal. I kind of got in trouble for that. Well, not kinda. I did. I kind of got in trouble. Remove the kinda from that sentence. Only because lawyers, the lawyers that are always afraid of getting in trouble for something and are always kind of watching everything real carefully. I didn't sell it. I wasn't making any money with it. I just did it for fun. But they were afraid that since Funimation didn't own the music rights to Full Metal Alchemist, they were afraid that since I did this, that it might make the Japanese mad. That the people that own Full Metal, the Japanese company that owned Full Metal Alchemist would be like, hey, you didn't pay money! Or whatever, you know what I mean? You don't have the license. You're not allowed to do that, right? Oh so that was my Benihana impression. I'm sorry. Hey! So, anyway, or maybe it was like Bleach. Bleach! Anyway, sorry. So anyway, they're like, don't sing that. Or actually, they're like, don't tell people not to put that recording on the internet.
Oh.
Oh, okay. That should be easy, right? But what's actually funny is the girl that runs my fan club. Actually, I would love to invite you guys to join the Risen Bull Rangers. They're the greatest club in the world. Like 2 years ago, a couple of girls wrote me and said, "Can we start a club for you?" I'm like, "Really?" Sure. I'm honored. I'm humbled. And that was 2 years ago. And today we have 7,000 members.
God.
And the coolest thing about it is they're all over the world. And every convention, every anime convention, like 30 or 40 rangers show up. And they're like family. There's like, oh my gosh, you're a ranger. And they all they hang out. We have dinners together online. There's a great website that we have and forums and chat rooms. And it's just a really neat place for people who like the same things to connect. And I'm just really honored to have been kind of part of facilitating it, because they're great. They're just the greatest people. But this girl that runs the club, when this happened with Funimation, I asked her to start kind of scouring, kind of keep her eyes open on YouTube. If anything showed up, just basically write them and go, hey, listen, we don't want to get Vic in trouble, so maybe can we take it down? And so it's not up there much. I don't think, anyway. I'm afraid to look. But just for you, I will sing just a little bit of this, okay? Have you guys heard the English version?
Yeah.
How can I repay you, brother mine? How can I expect you to forgive? Clinging to the past, I shed our blood and shattered your chance to live. The end. Question that doesn't involve singing. Did you sing the Star Spangled Banner? No. Yes, sir. How old am I? Old enough to whoop your butt. Older than I want to be. Put it that way. I can't believe how old I am, y'all. Seems like yesterday I was in college, and then I come to a college camp, I'm like, gosh, you're so young. Yes?
I was wondering earlier, you said that